Hi Rebecca. So I'm subbing for Brian today, and because you were unable to make today's guitar lesson, I'm going to be making you a video lesson. So anytime that you are unable to make it to your lesson, instead of having makeup lessons, now we do video lessons. So today I'm going to be, because I'm not sure how far you've gotten in the Hal Leonard book, I've decided that instead of working out of that book today, I want to try to show you how to make some chords, because half of the fun of playing the guitar, as well as being able to play melodies, is being able to play chords so that you can strum along and play with some friends or play with other musicians, or even just play along for yourself to sing songs that you like that are on the radio or on your iPod or whatever you happen to listen them to. So in this folder I've included two documents. One of them is called Your First Chords and the other is called More Chords. So we're going to be learning 4 different chords today. Some of them you may have already learned, but some of them might be new. So we're going to be practicing these 4 chords, and then you'll be able to kind of play along to a few different songs after this. So first of all, make sure your guitar is in tune and make sure every single note sounds good to you, and then we'll begin this. So first, pull up Your First Chords. And the first chord we're going to learn is E minor. So if you take a look, we use our 2 and our 3, which are these ones, our 2 and our 3, and they're on the 5th string on the 2nd fret, and they're on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. So I'll put my guitar down for a second, and I can show you more specifically what I mean. So your 3 is on your 1, 2, 3, 4th string, 2nd fret. And your 2, that's your 2nd finger, that's this one, is on your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th stringer, or 5th string, 2nd fret. So I'll show you what that looks like on the guitar. So you try to imitate this. So we've got our 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret of the 4th string. Oop, lost my music. Put that back up there. None of them want to stay. Sorry, just give me a sec. Gotta fix my sheet. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now they shouldn't move. So, E minor. 2nd finger, 3rd finger. Both on the 2nd fret, on the 5th and 4th strings. And that sounds like this. So that's our E minor. The next chord we're going to learn is a D. So I'll show you the D. It's there. So our 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 1st stringer, 1st finger, sorry about that. Our 1st finger, 2nd fret of our 3rd string, and our 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So I'll show you what that sounds like. 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. So that's what our chord looks like. And this is what it sounds like. So there's our D. And the other thing that's important to note about chord diagrams is you see where it has X's? X's mean you don't play that string. The O's mean you play those strings open. So you see on the E minor, you play all of the strings. On the D, though, you only play the bottom 4 strings. So I'll show you both chords again. Here's our E minor, and here's our D. So we've got 2 chords so far. So we'll play E minor 4 times, and then D 4 times. And we're going to just practice switching back and forth between both chords. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. So that might be a little bit tricky at first to switch that quickly, but you can even go slower. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, then you switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can practice switching back and forth between those chords. Now, we're going to do the same thing with C and G, but I'm just going to show you how to build these chords. So first we have our C. So we put our first finger on the first fret of the second string, our second finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and our third finger on the third fret of the fifth string. So what does that look like on our guitar? Got our first finger, first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, fourth string, third finger, third fret, fifth string. So this one sounds like this. There's our C. And again, we've got an X on that top E, the low E. So don't play your low E for this chord. So here's our C. The next chord we're going to learn is G. So there's a couple of different ways, losing my paper. There's a couple of different ways to play a G. We're just going to focus on this one for now, the one with 3 fingers instead of 4. So our first finger goes on the second fret of the 5th string. Our second finger goes on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and our third finger goes on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So I'll show you what that looks like on our guitar as well. So first finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, second finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, third finger, 1st string, 3rd fret. So it sounds like this. There's our G. So let's just practice strumming C 4 times, going into G 4 times. So we'll go C, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 2, 3, 4, switch. C, switch. G, 2, 4. And there you have it. 4 chords. There are many, many more chords to work on, but for now I think 4 chords is probably even pushing it a little bit. So for next week's lesson, please keep on working on the songs you were practicing this week in the Hal Leonard, and add these 4 chords just to be able to play. And you can show Brian which chords you've learned, and maybe he'll show you a couple of more. And then you'll be able to actually start playing some songs that you really like. So I'll show you, so far you can play these 4 chords. Even right there, there's a lot of songs you can play with just those 4 chords. Our E minor, our C, our G, and our D. So there you go. 4 new chords to work on. I hope you have a great week, and Brian will be back next week. So you see Brian next week. Take care.